Play too much, bro. All right.
Yep, but let us know where hip-hop station is. Time 79. You Dirty J Nick Slice Down Radio.
DJ Cash, the Fly Haitian Kid. I'm in the building.
President Africa checking in one time for day one.
As you know, we always have the coolest people, man. The best interviews ever in the history of America.
Yeah.
And it's going down, man. We have a special guest, and she's a young lady. Her name is Saweetie.
Saweetie.
Yep.
Saweetie.
Saweetie, like your grandmom say, sweetie, but like, hey, what's up, Saweetie? Like
Ooh,
that.
see, I like
that
it
right?
just like that.
You know what I'm saying? I told you. You can't follow this drip, baby.
You said, President Africa.
Saweetie.
I said what?
Saweetie.
Okay.
I saw Weedy.
Yeah. Saweetie. I'm gonna name my daughter Saweetie because that just sounds so good. Saweetie.
Sound good?
Yeah.
So where are you originally from, Miss Saweetie?
I'm from the Bay Area.
Bay Area.
In Sacramento.
So how long you been doing your music, man? How did this all come about?
I've been writing since I was like 14.
Okay.
So for a minute, but like officially for like a year now.
So it's kind of hard for difficult for female rappers to kind of get in the game. I mean, I think it's been a little easier since Nicki Minaj and Cardi B's. Did you ever find that was a difficult thing, battling like just for the men in the Bay Area for music wise?
Not even that. I just feel like I didn't have the resources as far as like having a studio. But thank God for social media.
So what happened with social media that got you a studio? You was like, I'm cute, give me a studio session.
No, I didn't have like the resource. I didn't have money to get a studio session.
Okay.
So I started doing car raps, and then for my car raps, my
Wait a
manager.
minute, car raps.
Like rapping in the car, like,
Yeah.
you know, put phone up.
Yeah, and so then like when I would do that, I would just get hella followers. So like my following would grow as I would like become more consistent with rapping. And then my manager met him. He told me to record the My Neck My Back freestyle, which has become Icy Go today.
Right.
Wow.
So you pretty much just stole the girl's song. So Kaya can't even make no money off that song anymore because it's your song now, right?
No, she definitely gets a cut.
I didn't know. I thought you just stole it from her because
Kaya crazy now. You got to give Kaya a
I'm
cut.
saying that's why I'm trying to make sure we get
Smack
her
you
a
with some long
security
titties.
guard or something. I don't want her to have any problems with Kaya.
Yeah, you better not. You not, because she'll choke you out with them titties, boy. Them titties long, boy.
I'm saying, but DJing in the club, I definitely see, of course, like, because your song's newer and it has a lot of energy towards it, it definitely overshadows that song. Because if I play that song, like, you know, Kaya's version, people definitely gonna be like, hey, play Saweetie's version, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's definitely dope that it kind of took on like its own life.
Thank you.
You
Yeah.
just recently dropped a project. Tell me about this project you just recently dropped.
High Maintenance has 8 songs with an intro. It's doing really well right now. I got another song following up on Icy Girl called BAN for, you know, bum this nigga.
Okay. You can say it. You can say it.
Yeah.
That's what we got.
We know about them. We know about them. They are out there. Talk about it. The bum ass niggas. The ones who are talking about.
You know, in my intro, I said, you know, sis, focus, get into your bag, and leave these bum ass niggas alone.
There you go.
Okay.
So you write all your music?
I do.
Nice.
So high maintenance.
High
What's
maintenance.
high maintenance? How high is your maintenance?
Hella high. But when I talk about it, like, I'm not just talking about, like, you feel me, like materialistic things. I'm talking about, like, you know, my soul's high maintenance because I pray a lot. Like, my body's high maintenance because I eat good. Like, I treat people, like, around me, like, I'm very traditional. Like, I love them, I nurture them, I care for them. Everything around me is high maintenance.
So no strip club wings?
Huh?
No strip club wings?
You feel every now and then.
Yeah, but that's good. That's good because I think a lot of girls don't have that particular meaning of high maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Because usually they try to go with talk to the basketball player or talk to the athlete or period. You know what I'm saying? Guys that got more than them, but we always talk on the radio like and talk amongst each other. Basically, like this new generation of women. I feel like women need to match their man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Versus
definitely.
the man being the breadwinner. My mom, and my dad were both breadwinners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's probably like $10,000 off of what they both made. But I mean, you don't really see that now. Like, what would you tell some of these young girls out here as far as that?
Well, I mean, not to like go away from what you're talking about, come back to it, but I grew up around like a whole bunch of dope women. Like my grandma's a boss, my auntie's a boss, my mama a boss. So it's like I come from that. So
You ain't got no choice.
So like I hope to share what I've learned with these other women, and like the advice I would give them is, especially for like women in the industry, don't take no shortcuts. Like it was hella funny. Like my manager was like, "Is there any videos, any pictures
That I need to know about?"
And I'm just like, no. Like
So ain't anybody see your booty up nowhere on a TMZ.
I'm a lady.
I'm a lady.
Nah, but you feel me? Like I waited for my turn.
Right.
You know, as a woman, I did get advances, but it's just kind of like I don't get down like that.
Right.
So.
And like the Bay has a history of having its own sound, its own feel, its own everything. Do you ever feel like you have pressure to fit in that Bay box? Like people don't say, you don't sound like you from the Bay, or
Honestly, to be honest with you, I feel like everybody from the Bay has a unique sound, and that's what makes us us.
Right.
So I don't feel like we particularly have a Bay sound. I feel like there are generations where, you feel me, like Mac Dre in that era had their own, E40, Jacka had their own, and now I'm a part of that new wave, Kamaya, Kaylani.
Right.
Like that we got our own little sound going on.
That's dope.
So you're newly signed. If you're just now tuning in, we are talking to Saweetie. So if you are just now tuning in, we're about to give you some. We're going to give you some tidbits on Saweetie. I said it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
love
you're
it.
newly signed to Warner Brothers Records.
Love them.
Okay. And you graduated from SC with a marketing degree.
Communication with the emphasis in business.
Ooh.
Look at you, smart.
Well, the notes that I got said something different. Was it communications?
I mean, I learned about marketing too, but
Of
my
course.
focus was
Communications
and business.
And there's marketing playing a part in that one too.
Yeah.
So you are learning about marketing as you are going too, right?
Definitely.
Okay, so definitely you being in the car raps, do you consider that a lot of your marketing as far as you getting yourself out there?
Definitely. It's all about, like what type of message you're sending, what time you're posting, the lighting of your post, the cover of your post. Everything goes back to marketing.
Right.
It all goes back to how you execute, and I execute really well.
I heard that.
Okay.
Shooter.
So what would you say is different from you as far as your rapping abilities and your music style versus like your Cardi B's and Nicki? So of course everybody's gonna compare like another female rapper. What's different from you?
I feel like off tops, like what makes me different is I'm sharing my story. Nobody has the same story as me, and I don't have the same story as them. I like telling the experiences I go through. You feel me? I went to college. I've been through bad relationships. I've had wishful thinking where I didn't have that much, and I'm just talking about the stuff that I want. And I feel like that's what separates me off, off tops, like I have my own story and people can relate to it.
Do you even like it? Like, I know it's a tendency for people, like for us as DJs or people who listen to music, to compare you to females. But you're, at the end of the day, you're artists. Like, does that kind of annoy you sometimes if we kind of like refer you to other or compare you to other females? Do you kind of like want to be looked at as like the female that's dope, or just an artist period, or does it matter?
I don't mind getting compared at all, because I feel like a lot of females who are out are hella dope. So if there's something that like sticks out where there's a similarity, I don't mind it at all. It's gonna happen. Right. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
So what's the biggest misconception of Saweetie?
I think maybe I'm not approachable. I got like a kind of resting like bit face. But like when you meet me, like it's all good. I mean, that's the only thing that I've heard of.
Yeah, I mean you seem cool. It's probably because you're light skinned.
What?
Too light skinned.
What that got to do with me?
You're light skinned.
Hot yellow.
You are glowing light skin too. You're not just regular.
And your lip gloss is popping.
You're light skinned people. Soon as I see a light skinned girl out there, can't stop, won't stop. You're like, damn, I ain't gonna approach her.
So have there ever been a situation like for your new mixtape or albums coming up? Are you gonna talk about past relationships and
I
and go into that? Okay.
And BAN.
Yeah, I wanted you to say that.
I touched on like personal experiences, and I wanted to make a song for people to kind of get over their relationship.
Right.
Because when I was going through what I was going through, I couldn't find a song. I'm the type of person that copes with music.
Right.
So it's like I couldn't find something to relate to, which is where that like inspiration came from.
Because you had a popular boyfriend. Did you ever feel like any of that situation overshadowed you doing music, or you know what I mean?
I didn't have the resources at the time,
right.
So I don't think nothing could have been like overshadowed. But he was extremely supportive.
Wait, popular boyfriend? Yeah. Lost. All that stuff you told me in the break room, girl. You got a boyfriend? I'm like,
past tense. So like as far as bands, like tell me a little bit about bands. If there's somebody that's listening right now, never heard that song, why should they listen to it?
And I feel like, you feel me, when you just had enough, I feel like there's a point in time where you got to separate yourself from the situation, because at that point it just kind of becomes toxic. So I feel like, especially as young people, we need to be healthy, we need to be thriving. So BAN is, that song to help you get over what you're going through. Even some men can relate to it too. Right. Like I've had some dudes hit me up and they like, yo, I really love this song.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay, so as far as with that, what's the difference from dating like I guess a high end boyfriend and a low end boyfriend? Because a lot of girls go for the cats that got money. Mm-hmm. But that usually, when I'm getting a lot of things when we interview interviewed Brittany Renner.
Mm-hmm.
She basically said like sometimes like that guy that has all the money might not be that guy that makes you feel special or actually loves you more than this guy that may not be as popular or might not have as much money. Like, what's your experiences with that?
Honestly, to be completely honest with you, I was actually having this conversation with someone else this day. It's kind of hard not to talk to a high-end person because that's what I'm surrounded with all the time.
Right.
Like, for one, I barely go out. So when I do go out, it's like the club, it's like influencer events. So that's who I'm surrounded by. So I don't really like...
You don't get the chance to talk to the regular guy.
I mean, not really.
That's truth.
Not really.
When you go to an event, there got to be a janitor there or something.
Mop your floors, baby. Do you need a sweeper? Hello.
You know I'm certified in waxing, baby.
No, it's real. So it's like, I feel like, because even like people commenting on people's pictures, like, why does everybody date the same person? I feel like because we're always surrounded, we're in the same circle. It's like high school.
Right.
Being in the industry is like high school.
Wow.
Do you think that, like, coming from humble beginnings, you think, you know, going in the direction you're going in now, you think that would kind of change your outlook to things now?
What you mean?
I mean, you know, people get money, they change.
I mean, I got some money, baby. I ain't changed not a damn thing.
I'm just saying, because, you know, like, or is there anything that you see that you could be like, all right, like, this made me, now that I'm getting a little bit of money, I think way different now because of this?
I feel like so a lot of people don't know, like, I was like dead broke when I wrote Icy Girl. So coming from a point in time where I was very mindful of what I was spending, it has made me like grateful for the money I've earned, and I don't spend it like just recklessly.
Right.
That's one thing that I don't do. Like, I know what it feels like not to have no money, and I'm never going back to that.
Well, you're on the road to success, man.
Thank you.
So money might be rolling in real soon. You might have
It's definitely rolling in right now. I think there was some quotables, right? So I'm gonna read off some quotables that we look up in Pitchfork. This is coming from Pitchfork magazine. They said this. They said, well, this was the verses that came out of your song. You said, you trying to get a bag of weed. I'm trying to get a bag a week. What does that mean to you?
So you feel me?
I'm
like
trying to smoke.
No, but so look.
She said she's not trying to get a bag of weed. She's trying to get a bag of weed.
I still want to smoke. Go ahead.
But that's cool. You could get both. But
Still wait.
but I just like the wordplay of that, because
Right.
you could definitely get both. So it was just kind of me, like, you know, having fun with it. But I just feel like some people don't got their priorities straight. Like, I'm over here talking to somebody who's trying to get a bag of weed, but they complaining that they broke and they can't pay their bills. So you about to spend like
Your last on some
just
chronic.
high.
and it's
You better preach
that's
to him.
temporary. You feel me? You
yeah.
gotta be smarter with your money.
Okay, and then this other one, right? You said, looking in the mirror, I thank God for what I'm about to be.
So I was having not a writer's block, but I couldn't, like, I was trying to finish the rap, and I was getting really frustrated, and I was walking around my room, and I was looking in the mirror, and I'm like looking in the mirror, like, I'm not where I want to be at, but I am going to be there soon.
Confidence.
So it's kind of just like looking in the mirror, I thank God for what I'm about to be. That's
real.
where that came from.
I mean, that's confidence. Like, literally, like, and speaking of confidence, I think you should really, like, speak some confidence into these bands and bow. How would that? Bum ass women.
Bags.
Bum ass girls. Yeah.
He said bows.
Bags.
You just
Sorry.
make these bows.
But I mean, yeah. Speaking of, confidence, like, what would you say to that young girl or young man that's lacking confidence right now? Like, what would you say to them?
Well, what I do like to do, I like to interact, especially on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of women have reached out to me and they've told me I've helped them get into their bag. I've upped their confidence. So, someone tweeted, like, my confidence has shot up 100% since listening to High Maintenance.
Wow.
So I feel like just listening to my lyrics, you feel me? Because I come from that same spot. I wasn't always confident.
Right.
I wasn't always, like, getting money like this. So I know what that feels like, and that's why I feel like people can relate to my songs.
So yeah, I know a lot of people, because you're a very attractive woman. A lot of people tend to think like the pretty girls get the easy way. What was your experience like just growing up being pretty? Were you like a little ugly girl before you just got pretty, or what?
Definitely not. I was bullied verbally for being pretty. Like,
What they used to say to you?
no, I had some wild rumors. Come
on, let's hear it. This Dirty Boy show.
No. So for one, it's hard because like the girls don't like you because all the boys want to talk to you, and then the boys get mad because you don't want to talk to them. So like rumors would start to circulate. I was a new girl in high school, so and I wasn't really social, so a lot of people kind of like made their own narrative for me, and like that's how the rumors started spreading. But it was
like really bad rumors because high school kids can be very like
it was
mean.
It was mean.
Like was it the typical like she's a hoe, she does this,
but
she does that?
It was like a hoe, but like a narrative with it. Like this is why she a hoe. This is what happened at the party last night, and I'm just like I don't even go out. I was a year-round athlete, so I didn't even have time to go out like that.
What you played?
Volleyball and track.
Okay. See, I would have been at your games watching. Because I was in high school, I was perf.
Good spike, baby. Good spike, baby.
You say that so regular.
I'm okay with that now. I'm older now. I'm more mature. I realize that. I went for certain reasons.
What?
I mean, that might be the reason why I do all I work in all the strip clubs, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, on the handstand, all that. It's going down, man. So high maintenance in stores right now.
Yeah.
So as far as relationships, what type of man are you attracted to?
You know we gotta ask that question.
And with snaps, you know, snap of the fingers.
I like goofy boys. Cause I'm goofy, so you gotta like have fun with me. Hygiene. Oh my gosh, hygiene.
Maybe that's stanky.
Nah, like I just pay attention to everything. Like your breath can't stink.
What else? Come on,
gotta be clean.
You gotta be clean.
What have you seen?
Jay Nix calls me a metrosexual.
And some guys, shut up.
Cause I'm clean.
And some guys that you ran across that might be the popular guys. What have you noticed about some artists? Not saying no names. Come on, let me hear.
Wait, what have I noticed?
Like celebrities you done ran into or popular people. Like give me different situations
know what
that you notice. Like
I love when a man smell good.
Because
like his scent introduces himself before we even start talking. I'm just like, ooh.
Is this the Discovery Channel? My scent just introduces me.
I'm about to go post some cologne right now. I'm ready to go out tonight.
The young
Okay, come on, keep talking. Give me some game. Come on.
I'm about to go get Tiger for Men.
Right.
I can't with you.
Give us some more. What else? A scent? All right, what else?
A scent, you feel me? Like just his confidence.
Okay.
Like eye contact. A
Looking you in your eye.
lot of people don't have eye contact.
Okay.
They'll be like, "Oh, so what's up? What your name is?" And I'll be like,
And they be looking
"Who
down.
you talking to?"
Look me in the eye, boy.
Okay, what else?
I don't know. What
It's size like a height. Some people girls like height.
I think Stu is trying
Some
to
girls
sign
like
up.
fat guys.
So,
6 foot with 6 figures in a big toy. Ah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm out. Cash.
High maintenance. Out now.
Man.
Why you looking at me? You're the only 6 foot person in here.
I say that in my high maintenance song.
Okay.
The song is high maintenance.
Yeah, I flipped the so I got two songs that I flipped: the Icy Girl and the My Neck My Back, and the Too Short Shake That Monkey.
Oh wow.
You flip Shake That Monkey.
Yep.
What song is that? I gotta hear this.
High maintenance.
High maintenance.
Do you pop your collar the whole time in the video?
I try not to.
Have you ever ghost rode the whip?
Right.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. You plan on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do that for the next video.
I got to.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Well, let everybody know how to follow you.
So you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's the same thing, SAWEETIE. And my EP, High Maintenance, is out now on all platforms.
There it is, man. Miss Saweetie. Ladies and gentlemen, Dirty Boys. High 179.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Keep going.
Export or duplicate? Duplicate or export? Either one.
Y'all are funny.
You got everything, Peasy? Yeah. You still recording?
I bet you nothing recorded.
Don't wish that.
He said, don't wish that.
And you're still recording. This is the